Helpful watercolor tips and tricks, lesson 11, how to practice brushstrokes. In this tutorial, I will show you 6 different ways how to practice brushstrokes. Each watercolor painting consists of different type of brushstrokes. Some are smoother, some are more precise, finer brushstrokes, little brushstrokes. Every piece consists of brushstrokes. We will need watercolors. You can choose any pigment you would like to paint with, and I'm using my palettes that already have some leftovers watercolors. First exercise is about first layers, applying water and with round synthetic brush spreading watercolors on the moist surface where we applied water. And the water is just enough for watercolors to be moved around the surface. They are not floating by themselves, carefully and smoothly spreading watercolors. Second exercise, wiping out the pigment. We already painted the first one, and in the same we can, with the dry and clean brush, wipe out the pigment to create lighter areas. Practice these first 2 exercises as much as possible. They are the basics for realistic watercolor painting. Third exercise, fine brushstrokes. Take your finest tip brush, watercolors, and apply fine brushstrokes with the very tip of the brush in different directions. Do that as much as possible until you feel confident with your brushstrokes. And as you can see, I'm painting with the very tip of the brush and try to make those brushstrokes shorter and longer. Fourth exercise is very similar to fine brushstrokes, only we will be applying them in oval direction, because many flower petals are very roundish and we need to follow the roundness of the subject. That's why we need to practice also more rounder brushstrokes. Also try different directions, different lengths, until you master your brushstrokes with very fine lines and feel very confident to apply these brushstrokes to your paintings. Fifth exercise, petal brushstrokes. Load your brush with quite a lot of amount of watercolor mixes. Start with the very tip of the brush, slowly push the brush towards the paper surface and lift it towards the end. You can use finer tip brush, bigger brush, it depends on how wide you need these brush strokes. Sixth exercise, smoothing. Using round synthetic brush, load your brush with watercolor mixes, apply to the surface, wash your brush, dry it in paper towel, and smooth the applied layer. Wash your brush again and smooth in different angle. Try also different shapes of applying watercolor layer. It also depends on the subject that you are working on. To get smooth and nice finishes, this is amazing exercise. After the layer is dried, you can apply next layer and again smooth it with the same technique. You can try this exercise with different type of pigments, and all these exercises will really help you with watercolor painting. Mastering your brushstrokes will help you get a realistic looking painting. Thank you for watching. Hope you found this exercise really helpful for you. Would like to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thank you. Bye bye.